Itia Nagaland State 147 assistant professors kan ge higher and technical education department bra jundo regularize kuri dishe itulaka opore dangor hangama macha ase civil society noile students union kan bra idu random appointment do revoke kuribi noile jundo regularize kuri dishe idu revoke kuribuli laga alak alak press release diabe dikhi paise aro 8 April notification jundo olaise itulaka record de additional Secretary, Government of Nagaland bra, Jundu notification higher and technical education bra olaise. Idu handing and taking over colleges kandi nokuribi. Nole idu notification do null and void asikuna idu be olai dishe. Now the question is, so 147 Junge idu Jundu regularize kuri dishe. Kubo kule idu pectori kubo to pector appointment do ki laga opor bra hoise. Nole favoritism bi hubo pare. Nole ki laga niyom bra idu appointment kan hoise sawal do bishi ase. Ami kan huni pai ase ki Dimapur Naga Students Union bra itu laga khilaf te RTI lagai gina ase aro RTI laga jawab pe ai gina ase kush. So I be Dimapur Naga Students Union bra itu laga opor de ki koe ami kan detail bra huni sabo aro Dimapur Naga Students Union laga stand bi ki ase ami kan detail bra takan ki hutauti kuri sabo.
A very good evening to you all. Thank you, media persons. We have called this press conference in regard to the recent absorbed case by the Department of Higher Education. Let me begin by saying that the Office of the Dimapur Naga Students Union has received the RTI reply on 28 March 2025. After thoroughly studying this RTI reply, it has been found that 144 posts has been absorbed by the Higher Education Department on 18 December 2024. These posts were contractual appointments made from 30th January 2015 to 18 February 2020. In light of these revelations, Dimapur Naga Students Union has issued a press release on 8 April 2025. Contrary to public statements that we are keeping quiet, we have vehemently condemned the absorption, bypassing the mandated recruitment process through the Nagaland Public Service Commission. This is a contravention to June 6, 2016 Cabinet decision banning regularization of contractual employees. Sadly, on 8 February 2024, the Nagaland Cabinet has approved a policy for regularization of contract or ad hoc employees, which undermines the principle of right to equal opportunities.
See, this issue should be an eye-opener for each one of us. Nothing new. Pila dibi ina employees ando contract basis te appoint gorina bichi te regularize kudi ado ina bichi dikina ase. Departments of the loopholes to bichi ase. We agree. And under the watch of Dnsu and its apex body, amiando inado Golen ediwo idu bina amyan sobke jana ase. Idula issue de ole much has been said and heard. It's all over the media also. Amyan sobke jana ase. DNS idu issue raise kora do limelight ke ahu karne nohe. Holibe idu issue do as much as it is important for DNSU, it is important for every organization and for everyone in Nagaland. Amyan idu issue raise kora do hole do for justice, fairness and transparency. Idu karne raise korla ase. Initially, idon assistant professors to tange appoint grado ledo contract basis te correction, and we all know contract to kina thake. Aro ami hala tibi RTI report RTI receive korala tibi ase. Idu contract to ledo they were appointed for certain period of time, and if necessary, government han tan idu renew role la ina contract thakse. However, sadly, we have come to know that they have been absorbed by the government without following any proper recruitment process. We are not saying that idu assistant professor hando, we are not saying that they are not qualified. They are, most of them are net qualified, and at the same time PhD holders and BSc. And their contribution towards the educational process, educational system in Nagaland over the years have been very immense, which is why we believe that some of the college students union they have brought in favor of the recent order, but we feel very sorry for them. It is time to be practical rather than being emotional. So, like said, the professors were not recruited through proper means. It is a first-class gazetted officer, and we are of the belief and opinion that in our itula the first-class gazetted officers and through proper channel, and that is NPSC, right? Conduct Korina Javalage. The government of Nagaland 2016 day Acta order issue Krishan stating banning all the contract appointments in all the departments in Nagaland. If the government of Nagaland had followed their own order, then this issue wouldn't be here today. Therefore, we, the Dimapur Naga Students Union, urge the government to rectify this grave injustice and restore the faith of the Naga youths in the fairness and integrity of the recruitment process.
Itu isu to kali Dimapur Naga Student Union la loy. Itu as a whole general public la isu ase. Mohan bhi Dimapur Naga Student Union te mohan bhi induct kurigina kura to mohan bhi ekta promise oath loise. Kiki kurisu bole mohan biya kamde to compromise na kuro. We'll fight for the society, we'll fight for the students community. Aro kwan isna mohan mon tibe sincerely changes to anu bole monja mohan bhi. Aro itu corruption to khali government e noy. Man government ke discipline pe corruption to is everywhere. Aro mohan Dimapur Naga Student Union mohan kitya press release likise. At the time they alag organization they came in support with us. Right after press release, Mr. Missioner Kate also came to our office. Kohima, all the way from Kohima to our office there. And I'm going to take a look at the discuss with question. Missioner Kate is the Combined Technical Association of Nagaland President. RTI all of information. So Mon be able to share with us, and we are very happy with such kind of person. Taibi Mon digena all the way from Kohima to Dimapur for this cause. Taibi Aisha, Mon office aigena Mon discuss kurse na wana Taibi cholo ki ule miligena kam kurbo na wana Taibi khushi paigena office aigena tai back Kohima te tai aru tu kichile tai Mon bi dikese tai dongleng show tibi tai ma ba kota kuise, and we are really happy. And this fight is not only of Dnsu, miligena ekolo de kam kuro kona janai.
This question is to the Education Secretary, Dnsu. Amunga bajon RBI report aise tade 144 likhina ase, whereas social media de viral hono 147 ase to laga poribo clarify dibo.
Mohan to RBI fight kona pa to mohan khane 144 lease ase kana sob eto orders kana ina ase. Only date 8 April there, higher education but notice there. Lease date, it do transfer orders, posting and transfer. That is the 147 as it.
Now, this question is to the President. Higher education to contract passes the Takagange 8 April to Takagange regularized registration of Dnsu. Immediately, Abnian press release David Dikibashe, and then other Federation NSF probably likhina ase, Nagaland University students probably likhina ase. Now Dimapur Naga Students Union laga stand kini ka ase, idu jani umanjai. Matlab takal laga jundo appointment ase idu cancel kori dibo. Bolibi directorate te officials kan bra, nale concerned minister kan bra idu kaldi kori shiro. To idu kaldi kura laga opode Dimapur Naga student laga mangke ase.
Itu starting issue to Dnsu first one way. Itu to 5-6 years, 8-9 years probably hoigina itu issue try gase. Seems tate iku result ola nahi. It doesn't bear any fruit. And Dimapur Naga Student Union, we wrote an RTI. We wrote an RTI. So RTI respond by share with facts and figure whatever we receive in the information. Itu makan itu hasapra makan press release di share. Now, as you all know, the fact that Dimapur Naga Student can issue treasure to until and unless there are certain issues that includes a student community and their identity expose nukurwa karni noshikile to ta khanna future effect no karni some issues are kept deal in the office, but as long as the issue that is concerned for the Nagas, it is always open, transparent, honest, and loyal to the issue. And I'm not sure whether our contribution have made a significant to the citizens of Nagaland, but I hope and believe that the citizens of the Nagas should acknowledge the issues that we have touched transparently. RTI response paise, we were open to everyone. Ki RTI paise mokhan rakhilabo issue luka kina thoboi na na. Press release kurshe, one person came, I can information mangsha facts and figure take didishe. Not only him, whoever wants to take information, media can be local. Any Naga individual, any CSOs can come and take it. Because this issue is for the concern the Nagas. But later on, if you want to know more about it, if you want to know that question, I want to question that, I will answer to it. Let's stick to this now. Now this contractual issue to 147 assistant professor post. I don't know 153 is not that we haven't, but in response to the RTI, 144 paginasi. I mean, even throw jane. So I have one thing. Those were the times. Poila assistant professor can mori jaise. Example, 2 jun 3 jun mori jaise. Then the out of urgency assistant professor like. And under special consideration, dalde. Itu duita post karne NPSC to conduct korna pare to. That kind of issues can be understand. Can be understand to. No, but that cannot be an excuse to recruit more than the capacity. Na? That's what we believe. Now, CTN and NNTQ question. CTN and the other one that's coming up. Issue court case is going on. Now, I not trying to discourage them also. See the court issue to court job court part decide kurbo. But as far as I know, court judge will be. I don't see that there are a lot GTB chances to come there. I'll tell you why. The government can pay to contractual basis. They have done their homework very well. Okay, tagal homework pura well kuna se. Cabinet decision, PNR clear. Aro NPSC kan logo bi clear logi na se kushe. Na. Aro governor logo bi clearance logi na se kushe. Itu under special consideration because of the needs of the assistant professor in the college. So court judge court will have to go through that. So decline bi kodo pare. That I don't know. But whoever is fighting for the justice, God be with them. But the government is ever ready prepared. So Kiman protest could be, Kiman rally will be, I don't think case judge will be, at the end of the day, is going to come back to the state again. Politicians, they have done their homework very well. That is why they are silent. Okay, they are very silent. Now the only thing is, Naga citizens can, pressure group can, if the decision of the cabinet is not of the people, by the people and for the people, then I think it should be changed. Policy maker can get changed. Policy that does not benefit the Nagas should be changed. And that is in the Naga Manla voice. Concerned citizens, Naga Mankan, CSOs can ikla boikena khara korbo lage. The Dnsu have never claimed that this issue belongs to us. It issue to Naga Manla issue ase. All the CSOs, all the concerned should voice out. To kan se Dnsu kan ki korbo lage, agi kina jabo lage, we are pressuring. Now we had an assembly. We went to Mukukchu. Some of the media persons were also there. That assembly they put up Quran Dnsu kantu. I'll be some federating unit. All the apex body of the tribal community of the Nagas are under NSF. So that tahan put up question. So there were a bit healthy debate. The dynamics of the issue is very vast, and we need thorough debate with politicians, intellectuals. Milkena itu debate kurikena itu rasta ekta olawo kena babase because no one should be victimized under the cruel system or impartial system of the government. Na. So ami kan itu tu we are targeting maybe we might be pressuring the concerned department or the ministers. Nah, but to be very open, it is not one ministry alone. Sub-one ministerial commission para tate kam kon thak bode, which means all the concerned representatives are involved there. Nah, so the government of the day, if they are sincere, they should come up with certain steps that will give justice to both the assistant professor or the aspirants, and I'll tell you how and why. However, it issue to NSF will still, Dnsu will still continue to pursue this issue. Assembly there, NSF can issue to Ansu can be treated for 4 or 5 years. But Dnsu were a newcomer. We don't find any fruitful results. So it's not targeting anyone, but it should be transparent. We open up press release so that people can debate. It is an eye opener. This 147 assistant professor itu nishna contractual basis para recruit kora to continue korbo na lage itu open kora discuss question. It is up to the wisdom of the people, of the Nagas, the students, the aspirants, and the professors or whoever it is to thoroughly debate in this matter, because itu do nishna the politicians they have done their homework very well. Okay, so what should be the other step? But since in the federating assembly of the Naga Student Federation, the NSF can issue dibi. Now we are under the umbrella of NSF can trouble. But it doesn't mean that the Dnsu have compromised their stand. We will continue. We have every right to pressure the NSF to touch this issue, and we are glad that NSF have also come out with a statement, and they are also strongly against regarding this matter. Like Dnsu Kanpraki press release kusha, it is not contradicting, and NSF and Dnsu, we are all in one boat. NSF praki dishe kusha to tate aw man bi gusisha, angam man bi gusisha, na saya man bi gusisha, lotha regma sab gusikina se, because NSF represent the whole. They are the stakeholders of the student community as a whole. Na so I don't think dusa manbra hala kusha libi, all the federating unit have endorsed that NSF should take it. So that is it. So Dnsu kan itu issue to kurusha, NSF kan lead kuro kusha. So now we will pursue this issue through NSF. Now whatever the NSF tell us to do, we will have to do it.
So sir, that means Abani Kumunjado 5th Federal Assembly for the tenure 23-25. During the Mulu village that the federating unit supported bodies of endorse NSF for take up in principle agree with
yes. It is passed by the speaker. It is Speaker Pride no one objected. So that is a yes. No?
What about the many colleges that are supporting this? And especially under Dimapur jurisdiction. DNSU got take on this.
You see, I will tell you about. I'm not trying to undermine the voice of the student council of the student colleges. Now, when we talk about the issues of these colleges, takhantu ansula njite thake. Ansula njite thake. Now, interview to ami khane ekla kinolibi. Go and question the Ansu also.
So they are being silent on this. We have noticed that no issue notice has been made.
Yeah, as of now. But I'll tell you in that part also. So some of the colleges are not under Ansu. Nah, Dimapur jurisdiction be jurisdiction all Nagaland. So even when it comes Dnsu, I should under the preview or jurisdiction of Dnsu, ami khantu college kan Ansu lanchete na thaka man kan bi thake ase. Nah, when it comes to college matter, unless we are invited, we don't even go and intervene. Unless when we feel it's necessary to intervene. Nor do we take membership fee from any colleges or school. Dnsu kan to nolai to sab student kan loi thake, ami kan Dnsu kan nolai. Now regarding this matter, college kan kun kan prai likishe. I would request the media person to go and interview them also. They should also come out and clear their stand. Nah? I sincerely feel like they are very young, they are innocent. Itu college te assistant professor bota asu contractual prahaman kan. So under the pressure of this assistant professor or administrator, tahan bi dibi. Our duty, no one has pressurized me. No one has pressurized. Mahan student council ke pressure dia nai. Ami kan la intention to clear ase. We are aware of what we have given our statement ko shikulu tu. That's one thing. For me, I feel like they are innocent. Tahan bi pass out hobu tu. Tahan pass out hatem de tahan competitive exam gibona na tahan itu backdoor appointment support pra karni tahan bi backdoor kam pabola ase. That is a question to na. Question tada ase tu. Tahan pra najin ke ase kulu tu they are innocent. Man pra pressure kra karni ase kulu. But if they did not give out their notice, I mean their stand regarding this issue, supporting this contractual assistant professor, if it's not is under the pressure of someone, then they're innocent. But if not, then imagine these people. becoming a student leader in the future. No, Nagas are watching them. Nagas are watching them. For example, see, I will not tell the college name. Eta likhina ase that we stand with the government decision of this contractual recruitment process. So example, moi letter lishiglo to hinoto pi awomi president dimamo nagasin likhina asu to. To tade signatories GS aro president nam likha asu nagaman sa asu takhan ge. They should be very careful. Itu tahan college te tahan hotai no purbudu. They are going to go out of this college pass out kurikina tahan maybe they want to be a student leader. To tahan inaga bohikina nagaman ki bigash kuludi inaga man kan student leader kun banabo. Tahan future effect ras noi. Okay. Tata thik ase tahan na their ambition is not to become a student leader. Then obviously either they want to be a businessman, entrepreneurs, or they want to be a government employee, right? To government employee kina gusbola ase backdoor par gusbotai. Backdoor bi tahan na pabu tu. Clearly, it 147 post there. Backdoor pro gusi jaman gusi jase. Nugusa man kan gusa pra question raise krasa to. Ami bi backdoor gusi mun thai mo modi nugusa julu to mo ta hala korbo hi. Example na. Aro kuma man to sensitive pro man kan be against krasa. So go and ask those student council. Signatories kan hudi bi. Apni kan itu under the pressure korishana na apni kan jani ke na intention korishana. First thing, pressure korishana to they are innocent. They should withdraw their statement. Now or they should tahan na statement media ke koi bola ki that they were innocent. Second thing, tahan pra intentionally korase kilo to God be with them, honestly. Nagaman tahan ke sase. So that is the stand. So I feel like either they are innocent or they are intentionally doing it. Itu ase.
Sources have informed that Dnsu met with Imna Along, Minister of Department of Higher Education, and also other, he's Minister of others as well. But can you tell us the outcome of the meeting, especially in regard to this? What was discussed and what was his reaction and point of view?
We had a healthy debate, not arguments also. So like Kwanishna, see, Dimapur Nagasin, we are very clear. I was not convinced, nor of my executive was convinced. But we are also trying to understand the position he's holding. Because he is not alone who is responsible. Sab manla cross tai durase. Okay, I don't have any connection with Sir Im Nalong, honestly. But see, if we are touching the issue with transparent honesty, trouble like it na. So Sir Im Nalong is the one carrying the cross. Holibi tate assistant professor kiman jan gusina se sab Sir Im Nalong pra gusalan hoito. Recommendation dusa jaga bare hagina su. Nah, we never know na. So when we had a discussion with him, there are certain issues which we cannot say in the media also. But we do try to understand. Nah, holibi maybe sabi. No amount of reason or excuse can justify the procedure they are doing it. No, that's for sure. And I really want to say yes to him. But this kind of issue cannot be taken emotionally, na. Practically. So 15 years, 20 years service kurikina skina phekai dibo kase. To हमरा sri dibo husa ase. But there is always a way ho. If the government is sincere, there is always a way. So my stand was like this. I didn't say yes to him also. Neither was I harsh to him also. We had a good cup of coffee together. And we were discussing. So I told him, okay, 15 years, 20 years, we don't understand that. We acknowledge them. Nah, regularize. If they really want to regularize it, so 15 years if they really want to regularize it, then let them also go through the process na NPSC. It's not that the concerned assistant professor 15-20 years free para kam korana hoitu. They were paying salary. 15 years, 20 years government can get free para government ke model korobole free para hika ase koile to that is one thing. No, seriously, forget about procedure also. That is one thing. It should be acknowledged. Their sacrifice, their service towards the education institution done. Okay, award dua lagi tahni regular. But 15 or 20 years, it's not that they were doing it for free. At least they should be happy that they were employed for 15 to 20 years. Now, how about others who were not recruited through that process also? If you are really practically khota ko ase. Now, to kunba tu kase, take I said the other solution there again itu moi ko dishe. To on the other stand, to man khan contractual thaka man khan ke bi ki kobo NPC पर जावक लो तो कुन्बा मन तो इतु स्टूडेंट खान के शिकायत में देता हूँ ओवरेज हो चुकी है तो ठीक है सर ओवरेज हो जाए तो इना का मन खान के तो रिलैक्सेशन ये शुरू भी दी ना no honestly there is a way to 4 years older par hoi shiklo 4 years regularization di dibi no honestly there is always a way na to holi bi ami khan ta khan itu buji kena 147 assistant professor khan ke mo khan yes ko di shiklo to yes ko di shiklo to how about the other people now since one of you asked me about the Dnsu thing see I clearly understand the motives of the Dnsu I really appreciate how they voice out for the student even me during my time I have also contributed towards Dnsu maybe college test to ni leader thakatunte I have also actively participated in Dnsu and we always have soft corner for Dnsu and Dnsu platform plays a very vital role now in this case Dnsu stand was like GT assistant professor can get hatai discipline to college shutdown hoi jabo that was the point they were telling us arot itu college time te assistant professor lagi she itu karni di dishe ko ase takhan bagoti di dishe itia tu kina kan takhan khitabo ka solibi sabi see government of Nagaland Department of Higher and Technical Education contractual te point number 3 te I will send in media point number 3 te the contractual engagement is for a period of 1 year or till the finalization of the recruitment process by the NPSC whichever is earlier and may be terminated at any time without prior notice from either side to itu clearly likhina ase to itu assistant professor khan ta khan aha temte itu clearly likhina ta khan bi to accept na ase to na to it's not that assistant professor they are not aware of it now this issue was prolonging for 5 years and I believe within these 4 or 5 years things could have been done to government la olop negligence thaki jeshini ki one for the same assistant professor thaki she na to itu one for the NPSC khan pra recruit nokra tak to na ta khan ye contractor rakhibo kone likhina ase to 4 5 years te itu to process to astibar court hashiklu to hoi jabo thakala asni ki amla babnate aro Dnsu khan pra bi olop request kurse ki itu to college la issue ase Dnsu khan ke di dibi issue to Dnsu la issue ase kona kushe now Dnsu ami khan issue chatu ami khan Dnsu issue chatu college our focus was not on college we are not talking about the college here now media should understand and people should understand Dimapur Naga Student Union itu issue chatu we are talking about the mechanism that is recruiting the youth na student khan ke we are talking about the portal that is recruiting we are not talking about the college now we are talking about the NPC so when you talk about the NPC it's a Naga issue and it is never about the Dnsu issue we have never claimed that the issue belongs to the Dnsu in fact every Naga individual the Naga experience itu issue choba lagi now we are not particularly focusing on college now we are talking about the NPC experience one of the most trusted portal where it should not be misused to kwanishna ami khan itu issue ite sabra mokhan choise so the Dnsu should also understand that ami khan itu issue how to not on college basis our focus was broader it was on broader side to NSF khan ge digina se NSF khan obviously they will sincerely I hope things will positively turn out itu policy makers khan ke hi change koribo lagibo court judge kuli bi kwa nishna I have repeat korase sorry for the repetition PNR clearance solution finance solution cabinet decision aro governor logina ase to court judge court part hudibo to NPC clearance solution kuli to aro wapas patai dibo ase now NSF kan brakina issue thola ase I think we should pursue this issue consistently and if the decision of the cabinet again one more if the decision of the cabinet is not of the people by the people and for the people then we should make them do it that the decision is for the well-being of the Nagas
so हमने को बुझिसे last question is the only one ase ke Dimapur Naga Students Union ra general public Dimapur district te naga civil societies organization gan ge ido unfair means for 147 assistant professor ke appoint kora la pore ki appeal kore ido only one ase
itu appeal I want to appeal to the citizens of the Nagas see we are still the society be it the civil societies or the government of the day we are still ruled by 70s and 80s people okay we are still ruled by 70s and 80s people 90s generation kan itatak bi student leader kan olop ase na see পয়লা মন নাগা মন মাথা কাটি থাকছে তো আমি খান আজিকালি মাথা কাটিব লাগিব পয়লা বেকডোর এপয়েন্টমেন্ট থাকিছে তো আজিকালি বেকডোর এপয়েন্টমেন্ট থাকিব লাগিব 900 পুলিশ পার্সোনাল के तो हटाई दिसे असिस्टेंट प्रोफेसर के तो नाताबो असिस्टेंट प्रोफेसर सब के एक बार हटाई दिबी कोन होई तो इतो असिस्टेंट प्रोफेसर kan भी ना हटाबी but recruit them in a proper way na if they are really a professor imagine yeah the basic foundation of an education teacher pro mola kurbola su the teacher plays a very vital role in molding up the student na so when the structure when the procedure is through the backdoor appointment whether the teacher is eligible or not forget that part but ami teacher hoy kina ami backdoor par hoy kina it backdoor hi kobo contractual par hoy kina regularize kolusu to eta to contractual number kam korase takhan they are not called backdoor sabon kase takhan backdoor hoy kasu to thik ase takhan backdoor no hoy na takhan contractual recruitment korase hole bi regularize hoy jise to backdoor kobo to they have never come through a proper procedure na to regularize have takhan backdoor hoy jabo no no eta to backdoor hoy kase takhan claim which means they are contractual na so contract agreement thaki to there are certain agreement na to itu contractual to renew bi kurushin kurane najne de renew bi kori every year itu renew to korobo lage itu bi korana de to we are not saying one for the sense ke ekbar khadai bukan aste aste bare fill up koro parbo that is the thing first thing na to yete ami citizen ha common jato see ami kan citizen man kan bujbo lage to poila manu itu contract based kora to hoday korobo lage for how long can we go কোন নিচিনা আমি খান মাথা কাটি দিছে আজিকালি মাথা কাটিব লাগে নহয় তো চেঞ্জেস আহাছে চেঞ্জেস আহিব লাগে তো ইটো 147 এসপিরেন্ট পোস্ট কন্টিনিউ করব লাগে না লাগে ইটো নাগামান জানিব লাগে থাউজেন্ডস অফ ড্রিমস মরাই দিয়া আছে দে আর ইটো 147 পোস্ট বি ইনি না পাই দে আন্ডার প্রিভিলেজ কান কি ধ্যান হই দে পলিটিশিয়ানস বেকিং থাকা মান ব্রিগেডস বেকিং থাকা মান আমা ওয়েল সব ঘুষিকে নাসু তো আমি খান না খানদান ফ্রেন্ড খান বি ঘুষকে নাসু তো তো মই তো চুপচাপ হয়ে যাব মই বি ইমোশনাল হয়ে যাব আমি না ফ্রেন্ড না দিদি দাদা কাম করা আছে মই কি খতক আছে মন বিয়া না পাবি প্রেসার আছে তো মই বি but I'm telling you Dimapur Naga student have never succumbed under any political pressure under any factions or under any businessman powerful man to truth ase effect was 147 esteem post hamde ami khan na friendship ami khan na relationship man ke effect was to changes animo goli to let's start from us na আৰু ফেসবুক দেখ সব মান কমেন্ট কৰাছে তাক তাক কৈছিল বি তাখান কে ইটা নাগা মানে হিপোক্রেসি কে আছে জনে ইটা দিনিসকে সাপোর্ট কৰাছিল দিনিসকে সাপোর্ট কিলে সাপোর্ট কৰাছিল তাখান কাম না পা কাৰণে আছে কি জনে মিডিয়া মান বি বেগৰ পৰা পাছিলে কোনবা গুছাব পাৰে নো নো অনেস্টলি মিডিয়া মান বি একদম লৈ কিনা দিনিসকে ইয়েস ইয়েস গাই তাইকে বেগৰ দিছিলে তাই বি খুশি লৈ লও নো নো দ্যাট ইজ দ্য হিপোক্রেসি লেভেল না তো see crucify me I don't mind but this is the truth changes and let's start from here and media can be media plays a very important role they only and I really appreciate the media fraternity for always having faith on the Dnsu in any issue we are ready to give out any information forget about government here Dnsu dibe atai likibina no we have the right modi dibo etu Dnsu khan sports kora tum there 3,03,000 budget banashe ita details fund dibo to that's how it should work because Dnsu belongs to public na तो इतो ट्रांसपेरेंसी चेंजेस आने वाला की तो पब्लिक सिटीजन जन्म लगे पॉलिसी मेकर खान की ही वोट दिया तिमते के हिसाब से दिगने से इतो जन्म लगे तो फर्स्ट थिंग फर्स्ट एट द एंड ऑफ द डे को है जने इज नीडर पॉलिटिशियन नॉट द बिजनेसमैन नॉट इट्स कमिंग बैक टू द पब्लिक अगेन पब्लिक खानी ठीक नहीं तो असुल तो पब्लिक खान प्रा जासु तो इतो 147 असिस्टेंट पोस्ट तो कुन आसे जने दे आर नॉट पॉलिटिशियन दे आर public man bra jai kina request kora lasu to government bra morom bra kina 147 assistant post kuribi kina theng duri kina janu to pola zamane to naga man khan ke government job kuribi koi nokure to na request kori to but the world has changed it's not that government of Nagaland was requesting this 147 assistant post jai kina ministry MLA go jai kina morom bra naga man ke hikai ta ke request kran to ta hi jai kina kora lasu to kiman gusase background appointment di man gusasu to see the government of the day should understand even if they don't go through the procedure of the NPSC backdoor kursi kulibi still then there is a trouble ho still then they cannot bring any solution ho backdoor par kiman par gusabu kulibi solution hai boka so the only thing the government can solve this is proper follow procedure na let the eligible let the capable who have gone through this exam na be it tahan bi matha pressure lobola kam nai public bi tahan ki blame korna porbo because it's properly done na tahan bro konishna 147 post ke defend korbo karni 1000 naga man gain ke korbo kle to ala kotha so at the end of the day it is a cabinet decision again to policy maker khani thik nai now we are going hiding behind the bushes bureaucrats khan ke department khan ke concerned authority khan ke biabra pressure de ase halbi bhal pra sa sikle to kote bara sikle to sab politician khan hoga ase so it should be changed so that is the appeal the naga should know itu moi koi dishe
Finally, do you want the same outcome as how 935 constables the court had quashed it, and then they have asked for new recruitment process and to complete it in 6 months' time with proper advertising, proper recruitment process for 935? Do you want the same outcome for this 147 posts as well? Would you like Dnsu? Is it what do you say?
See,
a will, a wish? That
first of all, I will big down this, but that's a very good question. That's a very good question because see, like I said, it's a healthy debate. We need to debate. Now, all the intellectuals, the Naga concerned, CSOs, politicians, we should debate so that solution will be. So that's a very good question actually. Tricky question, but a very good question. So, see, first thing is, in Negasian, the Nagasian in spearhead Quran. Now we cannot pass a verdict. NSF will go and please have a question. But if you're asking my POV, point of view, I will tell on that part. And that same POV I have tell our concerned ministers, and I don't know whether he will take it or not. And the second thing is, we can only pressurize the government to change the policy. If only the policy is not for the well-being of the Nagas, of the student community, then only we voice out. Otherwise, we cannot tell them to do this or to do that. First thing, we are not authorized to give order to them because we are also not the government. We are not the policy maker now. Policy kina bana bola se, that's up to the policy makers. But that policy should be for the well-being of the Nagas. It has here. So that you should differentiate. Second thing, my POV is to 900 constable ke hatai dibi ina to itu nishna to mangan hoide. Don't take me otherwise here. I will tell you that. 900 constable ke to hatai disha. Hatai disholi bi itu 900 constable bishi man khan thanga paita shido. House loan loi kena asu car loan loi kena asu to bishi jamalo hobo de. I'm telling you. Government mathab dikha se to holbi itu galdi kun gorse government bra to gorse na they deserve it. Sorry for the language. Now second thing, in this 147 assistant post, Dnsu we have come to the understanding ki 147 post up ke hatai dibi. We are also trying to understand their difficulties now. Not they have shared their difficulties. We are ready to understand it. At first Dnsu kan to sab ke hatai dibi kuna sudo. Our press release was like that, no. Holbi now we have come to the understanding. It is transparent pasade. Why Dnsu changed their position? Now we talk and we found there's some certain difficulties from the government side also. Now we are ready to understand them. So they should also understand us. Now we are saying, okay, don't remove this 147 post. Let them continue. Continue paying them. Na contractual they asu full salary ni de to contractual salary they asu na. So 147 post takhan ki they ase and this teacher, assistant professor, if they are really concerned for the student, they will not come out of the street to regularize them. Nor they will say, let's shut down this. Nagaman will decide. Nagaman bertahan ke sasu to. Isu man ke boy na khali bi isu ke to boy khabo lage. First thing first. Now 147 is assistant post ke na hatabo ke thik ase. Let it be continue. But it is written. Ara I will read it again. See this point. Please, I'm coming back to the point. Media, please note that. Remove Nukurbi. But kindly remember this number 3. Nah, the contractual engagement is for a period of 1 year. Either renew and continue. It's okay. Nah. Now, or till the finalization of the recruitment process of the NPSC, whichever is earlier and may be terminated at any time without prior notice from either side. Matlab, continue kurbi na. So 4-5 years kota shido. So 4-5 years, not 4-5, 7-8 years itu assistant professor kam karna government kan NPSC aspirant kan kanta korna pare, recruit korna pare. Solution to thaki shido. Solution to asudo. So not necessarily 147 ek bar remove korna lagi to. Thik ase 147 ase gulu to the government can say we have worked for 15 years, 20 years, we have been paying you salary if you continue to serve. Then you also appear exam na. Give them a chance to appear. Overage hoy jaman kan gibi under special consideration. Tahan ki age relaxation digena exam dalbo dibina. Now some assistant professors are saying, "Ami khan ite exam dishilo kot pass hobo kushe." That means they are not eligible. They are not capable. they may kindly volunteer themselves to resign. Nano hai. So this is it. 147 be nepeka be continue kurbi. That if they want to continue serving, exam dalbi na. Notun man bi dalbi, purana man bi dalbi na. Na. Aru kun kan overage hoise, it can give a relaxation didi under special consideration. Pas noha man kan to ki koribo. Tate bara jabardast to hikawa na pare. So 147 get remove kurbi na bi ko ane mohan to. We have come to the understanding. Our point of view was like that. 147 can hatabi, but you can proper procedure bata han gibi stream te anwa parbo. On board anwa parbo ni mohan itu koi dia ase.
We mala president ke supplement kuru monjai. Itu the Dnsu, we don't have any personal hatred towards 147 appointees. What is important is the well-being and future of Nagaland. If they stand on the ground, which itself is corrupted, then kina student ke integrity or moral to kina hikawo. So manete 147 ke hatabi terminate kurbi na bi paune our appeal now. But paper to na ligise paro discuss president ko is a true discussion man bi solution. Itu 147 tahan age election hoile bi kina kurna bi to procedure pa chaigena ina kurigena tahan pass out hoise kule. Tambi they will feel themselves proud. Tambi student get the integrity or moral to ikaw paro itu supplement ko mona.
So viewers, apni kan huni pashe Dimapur Naga Students Union laga President, General Secretary, AGS aro Education Secretary ba 147 assistant professors kan ke higher and technical education de regularize kuri dia oporde takan bra khulasa kurise aro Dnsu bra jindo RTI likhishe itu laga jawab yati takan ahi kinas aro yadi kiman jon ke appoint kurise 147 ki tarika bra appoint kurise naam detailing sop ase aro Dnsu ba koi ase ke itu laga oporde press released at April dibi takan dishe aro takan kushe ki itu random appointment do nohobo lage kuna phelabi kuna takan kushe holibi takan koi ase itia do itu laga issue supporte Naka Student Federation bra take up kuri ase aro takan 5th Federal Assembly for the tenure 2023-2025 jundo Mulong Imsin Village Mokokchung district te thakise itu ramde federating units subordinate bodies sopra itu laga opor discuss kurishe aro NSF take up kuribo koi ase. Now Dnsu ko ase ki 147 June kan ge June do appoint kurina ase takan do contractual ase aro takan ge fixed day ase hoy takan ge contractual do jai thakibi holibi kinia korna 147 June ge it be gazetted post through NPSC jaboli laga de itu regularize kuri dishi takan bi shock ase aro takan ko ase ki concerned minister higher education Shri Timchen Imnalo takan bi lok pai shikwes aro lok pai kina hoy department laga dokpi takan buji ase kuche holibi Dimapur Naga Students Union ko ase 147 assistant professors kan ge philai dibe ek parte nia kwan noi holibi procedure ekta ani kina itu true NPSC bura itu exams to di kina chaile bishi phalobo aro whereas kunba pura do ko ase kuche ke assistant professor kumba do overage ho ase overage hoa kan ke relaxation dibi ko ase aro takan appreciate kure ase ki 147 assistant professors kan kun kan contract basis te alag college te kam kure ase takan ki be appreciate kure ase ki takan bra students laga career ekta zindagi bunai di ase takan ki undermine kura nai ko ase hulibi jundo higher and technical education department bra jundo regularize kuri dishe itu to fair means noy itu to correct kuribo lagi ko ase aro alag college students union kan ge Dnsu bra bi appeal kure ase कि कौन जाने students leaders kan do ne jane kina innocent noile takan ne jane kina do takan bra press release kan olai di shobla takan laga college te takan laga assistant professor ge kam regularize kori diao holibi taibi warn gures कि aha same de bishi careful thaki boli laga कि tade sign jundu likhina se tade president laga naam ase general secretary laga naam ase aha same de ido Nagaland educated unemployed youths kan gaune bishi dangor tikta rekta hobole lagabi tai koi dishe aro tai koi ase ki tia jun do 147 June laga list olaishe aro idu Nagaland de thaka manu sob pra khushi na pai itu do naka manu sob suku khula laga time ekta hobo lagi koi ase Dimapur Naga Students Union ba koi ase ki for the benefits of the students welfare aro itu no for the citizens takan do kiman issues take up kuribo takan age jabo koi ase holibi itu laga matters oporde যোনটো নাকা ষ্টুডেণ্ট ফেডাৰেশ্যন পৰা টেক আপ কৰি আছে এইটো লগা ওপৰতে তাকান হেণ্ড ইন হেণ্ড কাম কৰি না যাব কৈ আছে হলিবি এদি কুৱেশ্যন দ অল নাগালেণ্ড কলেজ ষ্টুডেণ্টছ ইউনিয়ন পৰা কেলে এতিয়া তাক আৱাজ নউঠায় এইটো বি একটা কুৱেশ্যন আছে আৰু বেছি মানুহ পৰা অল নাগালেণ্ড কলেজ ষ্টুডেণ্টছ ইউনিয়ন আনছু পৰা কি জবাব দি আছে এইটো বি ৰখি আছে নাও আপুনি কাৰণ অলৰেডি দেখি লৈছে কি ডিপাৰ্টমেণ্ট পৰা 8 এপ্ৰিল 2025 নোটিফিকেশ্যনছ ওলা লগা আৰু বি গভৰ্ণমেণ্ট পৰা নাল এণ্ড ভইড বনাই দিয়া লগা বি ওলাই লৈছে আৰু DNSU কৈ আছে কি গভৰ্ণমেণ্ট কাণ্ড এইটো ভাল পৰা ছেফ ছাইড বনাই কিনে তাহান ঘূৰাই আছে কৈছে 147 যোন কেনেকৈ এপইণ্ট কৰিছে PNR পৰা নহ'লে গভৰ্ণৰ লগা হাত পৰা নহ'লে ফাইনেন্স ডিপাৰ্টমেণ্ট পৰা নহ'লে আলাগ আলাগ ডিপাৰ্টমেণ্ট NPSC পৰা চব ক্লিয়াৰেঞ্চ লৈ কিনে কৰি কিনে আছে কোৰ্টে যাইছে বুলিবি কোৰ্ট পৰা এইটো লগা ডকুমেণ্টছ খানটোই চাব কৈ আছে তো গভৰ্ণমেণ্ট পৰা যোনটো কাম কৰি না আছে এইটো অফ দ্য পিপল ফৰ দ্য পিপল বাই দ্য পিপল নহৈছে বোলে এইটো কাৰণটো ৰিভক কৰিব লাগে কৈ আছে আৰু যোনটো গভৰ্ণমেণ্ট কেবিনেট ডিচিশ্যন আছে এইটো জেনেৰেল পাব্লিক চিটিজেন চবকে DNSU লা প্ৰেচিডেণ্ট পৰা এপিল কৰি আছে কি কাল্টিটো কাল্টি আছে ক'ব লাগে আৰু যোনটো গভৰ্ণমেণ্ট পৰা ৰেগুলাৰাইজ কৰি দিছে 147 জনকে পাব্লিক খান পৰা নালাগে ক'লে এইটো গভৰ্ণমেণ্ট পৰা চেঞ্জ কৰিব লাগে কৈ আছে নাও গ্ল'বেল উইণ্ডৰ পৰা এইটো লগা ওপৰতে কনচাৰ্ণ মিনিষ্টাৰ হায়াৰ এডুকেশ্যন শ্ৰীথমজন ইমনালং কিবা আমি গান হুতাহুতি কৰিব আৰু এইটোৱে নহয় কিনা হায়াৰ এণ্ড টেকনিকেল এডুকেশ্যন ডাইৰেক্টৰ কিবা গ্ল'বেল উইণ্ডৰ পৰা হুতাহুতি কৰিব তায়াৰ থাকিব লাগিব জনতাখান লগা আৱাজটো তাখান বি এইটো তাপাই কিনা ৰাখি দিবলৈ নাপাৰিব কিনিকা হৈ কিনা তাখান কি লগা নিয়ম পৰা এইটো ৰেগুলাৰাইজ কৰি দিছে এইটোতো নাগালেণ্ডে থকা পাব্লিক খান এইটো জানিব মন যায় আছে আৰু DNSU খান বি কৈ আছে কি এইটো পলিটিকেল নহ'লে কোনোবা খানদান মানুহ থাকিব পাৰে ফেভৰিটিজম হ'ব পাৰে হ'লে নাগা মানুহ এতিয়া চকু বন্ধ কৰি নাপঢ়িবলৈ লগা টাইম নহয় চকু খুলিব লাগে কৈ আছে আৰু ৰাইট থিংকিং চিটিজেন চিভিল ছ'চাইটি চব পৰা এইটো লগা খেলাফ এপইণ্টমেণ্ট লগা ওপৰতে আৱাজ উঠাব লাগে কৈ আছে চ' ভিউৱাৰ্ছ আমি কাৰণ হোপ কৰিব কি নাগালেণ্ড গভৰ্ণমেণ্ট পৰা যোনটো 147 এছিষ্টেণ্ট প্ৰফেচাৰ্ছ কাৰণকে এপইণ্ট কৰি কিনে আছে এইটো লগা ওপৰতে জলদি একটা একশ্যন ল'ব আৰু নাগালেণ্ডে আৰু বি এডুকেটেড আনএমপ্লয়ড ইউথ বেছি আছে তাকান চবকে একটা প্লেটফৰ্ম দে আনি দি কিনা থ্ৰু প্ৰপাৰ মিনছ NPSC ফাৰ্ষ্ট ক্লাছ গেজেটেড আছে এইটো এলিজিবল মানুহখানকে দিব লাগে কোন জানে 147 জন বি পাব পাৰে তাকান পাইছে বুলি বেছি ভাল হ'লে বি এনেকুৱা ৰেগুলাৰাইজ কণ্ট্ৰেকচুৱেল দি থাকি না কৰি দিয়াটো এইটোতো ঠিক নহয় থ্ৰু প্ৰপাৰ চেনেল যাব লাগে আমি কাৰণ হোপ কৰিব নাগা ষ্টুডেণ্ট ফেডাৰেশ্যন বাবে এইটো লগা খেলাফটো ষ্ট্ৰংলি যাব আৰু ৰাইট থিংকিং চিটিজেন চব পৰা যোনটো 147 জনকে এইটো কালেক্ট মিনছ পৰা এপইণ্ট কৰি না আছে এইটো লগা ওপৰতে আৱাজ উঠাব আৰু গভৰ্ণমেণ্ট পৰা ৰেক্টিফাই কৰিবলৈ আমি হোপ কৰি থাকিব এতিয়া কাৰণে ইমানেই ফৰ মোৰ আপডেটছ আপুনি চাই থাকিবি গ্ল'বেল উইণ্ডো মই এছিষ্টেণ্ট কমায়াৰ উইথ কেমেৰা পাৰ্চন মেন কাবা ৰিপৰ্টিং ফ্ৰম DNSU office.
DMI St. Joseph Global School, Chumukadima, in collaboration with Scholar Academy, offers top-tier JEE and NEET coaching, world-class labs, and skill building in robotics, swimming, and vocational courses. Admissions open. Shape your future with us.